Good day, my name is Eternity, and I'm going to be doing an unboxing video of the ZOhulu Smart Notebook. It is a notebook I found on Amazon when I was looking for erasable notebooks. And right now, the main ones are by Rocketbook and I believe by Elfin Book. And this one was on Amazon and had pretty good reviews, very few reviews, of course. And I always look to YouTube for a video review or some kind of video comparison. And absolutely nothing came up for this notebook. In fact, when you Google it, the only thing that comes up is the Amazon listing. I don't know much about this brand or anything, but based on the features I was looking for, it's the one I decided to go with. I bought it for $29.99, and my reason for buying it was because all of the pages are lined versus the other notebooks were either half lined and half blank or all blank. And also the construction did look good. It looked like a good option for my needs, which is more so writing than any kind of drawing. So let's see what we got. See if I can open it. All right, so got some thank you note, dear friend, Okay, so with a lot of these smart notebooks, what makes it smart is that you're supposed to be able to save the files digitally. When I was looking at all of the notebook features, what I figured out is pretty much you're just taking a picture of the notebook page. Now, I will say Rocketbook has a nice system where you can mark certain images on the page, and then the image will be filed directly to where you have that image set up to go to. So Dropbox, Evernote, a whole bunch of different filing places. So their filing system is very, very good. For my needs, all I need to do is really put it in Evernote if I plan on taking pictures. And that's fine. Evernote has a very good page scanning feature that doesn't really need any kind of critique. It's pretty dope. But yeah, all of these you're just using any kind of page scanner app, and it saves it as an image. So that's what really a smart notebook is, and it's not that smart because you could truly do that with any notebook. Take a picture of it, save it somewhere. But again, what I wanted for these was to have something that's erasable, because I have lots and lots of notebooks that I halfway use, and then I buy a new one because I want to start fresh, and then I just have a bunch of half-used notebooks all over the house. All right, so the other thing is that they use frixion pens, which are pens that are specifically erasable. So it says, wipe clean with a damp cloth. There are some notebooks where you can also erase them either with a hand dryer or literally putting the entire thing in the microwave. I'll just do erasing one page at a time. I'm good with that. Oh, nothing on the back. I don't particularly want to be nuking my notebooks. All right, so now we have the notebook itself. Oh, this is a nice, very, very nice feel. Cyan paper, 1982. I'm not really sure what that's about. Okay, so nice little graphic of jazz people or something. Let me see if this comes off. I'm not really certain what that refers to. I guess it refers to, oh, here's the pen. Cool, we'll come back to that. We'll go ahead and take this out because it is unnecessary. I guess the paper is its own brand, and these are the people that make the paper. Because the paper is clearly not your average paper. It's well, at least in other notebooks I read, it's some kind of stone blend or something like that. I'm not particularly sure about this ZOhulu. But this cover is very, very, very smooth. See if I can get a little closer so you can kind of get a feel for the for the material. Looks like either it came like that or I've already messed it up already. See if we can rub that out. It's there, it's fine. I'm not gonna really worry about it. Okay, so opening up, we have a blank page that feels like paper. So, personal notebook. Some Chinese characters. Oh, well, maybe that explains why I can't find a lot about it. Maybe it's a primarily Chinese product. This paper feels delightful. It feels like regular paper. Here, let me find something to hold this down. Use my delightful, useful Kindle here. Alright, so this seems pretty good so far. In terms of how it feels. Alright, so we've got a calendar for the next 3 years. So 2017, 18, and 19. Which I didn't know was part of it. I would have preferred that not to be in there, because if I plan to use this for a while, I hope that this replaces having disposable paper notebooks. So having dates in here for me in the long term isn't necessarily useful. Also, 2017 is essentially over. But it's the first couple of pages, not that big a deal. And looking closely, we get into focus, we see the Chinese characters. So again, this explains why I might not be able to find a lot of information about it. And I say Chinese, I'm not sure if it's Chinese, maybe it's Japanese, Korean, I don't know. I can't recognize the symbols, so we'll just say Asian. Oh, okay, so we have Chronicle of Events. Let's focus here, there we are. Chronicle of Events, page for that. I want to do, so a to-do list. Oh, so movies. I guess it's a list of movies I want to watch. We can clearly, make that whatever we want, but for some reason it has movies up there. Maybe that's a big thing in this culture. Okay, so more to do. So we have urgent, not urgent, but important. So we have a nice little grid here. Then we have not important. But it's not important. I guess don't know if it would still be urgent. But so we have that. We have an annual plan that starts with July. An annual plan that starts with July. Oh, all right. So I'm guessing it was when this first came out was July. I like the fact that it's an annual plan. I don't really understand why it needs to have the year, because as we presume, if this is truly erasable, which we'll get to, you just use the number of days in the month. You don't necessarily need to have the year. So knowing me, I'll adjust that for my own purposes. I little details like that can bother me a bit in the beginning, and then I just ignore them. So now we have a monthly schedule. So the 1st through the 31st. I have no idea what you were writing these little blocks. They're rather tiny. But it's there. We have a travel plan with a lot of grids. It's a big grid for some reason. Date, destination, planning itinerary, notes. So that's pretty dope. Yeah, that's pretty dope. I don't know why it's grid-like instead of lines, but a body coordinate axis. Now, I have no idea what that is about. I'll be Googling that later. Perhaps some sort of BMI system? BMI. So there we are then. Health index. So I guess if you're trying to keep up with your weight and whatnot, then that's what this is for. And wish and year planner. Okay. So yeah, I'll definitely have to look into what these writings mean. But still useful. And now I believe we've gotten to the first blank page. So again, focus. There we are. So we've got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.